Hey guys, welcome back to Videopad. For today, this is the first episode on my YouTube channel of Ugly Boy Radio. Now, make no mistake, this is the first episode of many. Pretty much what Ugly Boy Radio is, a safe place to rant. I'll talk about some stuff, pretty much. How I came up with the name was so random, but let's not get into that. Anyway, so pretty much, as you see from the title, today I'm talking about, wait, hold up, people I see on my way out. Can be like when I'm going out, like when I just step out the house, or when I'm in the TTC, which means Toronto Transit Commission, so like the bus pretty much, or whatever the hell. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading. It's like I wrote this, like if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone because I have it on my memo. If you have what's it called, Apple, your notes about my memo. Now, one of the people I see on my way out, I wrote the old lady who will talk to you. Now, you could be getting on the bus, and like usually when they're old people because they're slower or something, or maybe they're carrying like a grocery bag because they went to no or something, I'll like help them out and be like, do you need any help? Because that's how I was raised. So I'll ask them, hi, do you need any help or whatever? And they were like, yeah, sure, whatever, no problem. Help you get on the bus, you get a seat. People usually get up and some people don't. Who gives a shit, I don't care. They get up, they get a seat, whatever, and then they keep talking, and it's like, I didn't ask for this conversation. Like, I don't hate that it's happening, but I'd rather much listen to my music, because usually when I'm in the bus, I'm not in the bus for 10 minutes. I'm in the bus for like 30 minutes, an hour to get to wherever the hell I need to. So it's like, especially when they're still talking, and it's like, I press the stop request. So like when you press the stop request, it means you want to get up the damn bus at the next stop, and they're still talking to you, like the conversation is not about to end. Like, okay, hold on. Let's say this is the pole. This is water. Let's say this is the pole thing, and I press it, and like you see me pressing this, but you're still talking to me. Like, does that make sense to you? Like, fam, I'm trying to get off the bus. Like, this talk, it doesn't need to continue. But yeah, the second one type of person I see, oh, okay, it's called the talk, stop, talk when you have headphones on. I hate this so much. Like, when I have headphones in, do not talk to me. I don't know you. I'm not your friend. Like, just don't talk to me. Like, just leave me alone. And we're good. Like, we're good. Like, I'm talking about, like, several times I've been at TCC on my way to school, and especially in the morning, when I just woke up, or my parents are trying to get up, like, because I'm usually late to school, so when they wake me up early in the morning, it's like, fuck, I don't want to go, but I have to go anyways. So I get up and I'm in the bus, and I'm just trying to like just go, and then there's just that person that wants to start a conversation in the bus. Like, first of all, I don't know you from anywhere. We never went, like, I've never seen you from anywhere before, but you decide this is the perfect time to have a conversation with me. Let's say it's during winter or whatever, and everybody gets like from the bus stop to the bus. And then there's this person talking about how the weather is bad, and it's like, yeah, okay, and I put one back in, and they still keep talking. Why? And then you're not have to, because out of like not trying to be rude, because I'm not trying to be rude, I put it back out, like, huh? And they're like, oh, so like that. Oh, okay, put it back in, and they're still keep talking. Like, I want to have a conversation with you. Do you not understand? And then what I usually do after a while, I just get tired. I just put my headphones in, and they're talking, I nod, and I just go on my phone. Like, I'm not even looking at them. I wish a bitch would tap me. I fucking wish, because no, it's not happening like that. I'm finna talk shit with you. Clearly, I don't like people talking to me when I'm in the bus. But sometimes I don't mind conversation, but other times it's like, please leave me alone. Especially when you see my face. Like, this is the one thing I don't get. Apparently I have a resting bitch face when I'm just like by myself in the bus or whatever. So it's like, why are you starting a conversation with me if you know I have a resting bitch face? Like, not necessarily like you know I have a resting bitch face, but like most people think like you're mad or something. So you think that I am angry, but you want to start a conversation with me while you think I'm angry. Does that make sense to you? Like, are you thinking at all? Like, I don't understand. It pisses me off. The next one on my list is the I'm finna talk shit with you. I don't understand these types of people. I don't understand them. It's like, let's say for example, it's usually old white ladies though. Like, no diss to them, but it's usually old white ladies who are trying to talk to me in the bus. for old ladies in general. So let's say I'm sitting down on the TTC on the 3-seater in the front because there's no seats in the back and I'm not trying to stand throughout the ride. I never try to stand, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm not sitting down. Let me give you a scenario. So I'm sitting here, there's a lady here, there's a man here, and then bus is just going, stopping. And then a lady comes and like, or something, and then she starts like insulting everybody or making drama, and then the bus driver kicks her off the bus or something. I don't understand why these people think it's okay to start talking shit about the other person to me like we're friends from time. I really don't care. Like, you just out of nowhere, you just be like, oh, look at her, she's this, or out of nowhere, my headphones, or not with my headphones or anything, I'm playing a game on my phone, and then I just realized that an entity beside me is talking to me, and it's like, huh? And then they're just talking about stuff, and it's like, what? And then they're talking shit about them, just you're like, huh? Or they're like, ew, look at her hair, and it's like, I don't know you, why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? Is it too much to mind your business? Like, I don't understand. Oh, this one I hate. I titled it, talk to your friend, look at you, then continue. But in fucking foreign language. Hey! In a foreign language. And usually, like, these are like Filipino women and like their friends, and you're always talking loud on the bus. No disrespect to Filipino people. I like Filipino people, but like some rude ass women. They're so annoying. Bro, no, it's not happening. Like, do you always do that? Like, several times, like I just been sitting in the bus and you see them dead ass make like my peripheral vision is like at some point. So like, let's say I'm like in the 1-seater on the bus and I'm facing this way, and there's like seats beside, like not really beside me per se, but off across from me. You know what I mean? Like adjacent from me. So you're like, I'm sitting here, and then the other side of the bus, well, not the other side of the bus, but inside the bus, you're sitting there with your friends, and I see them dead ass making like they're full on looking at me. Not like you're trying to look at me for like focal point or something. No, they're looking at me, and their friends beside them, and they're snickering, laughing, or something. And then they're talking loud in the freaking bus. Especially, it always happens when the bus is quiet as hell, and you can tell they were not looking at me. I'm looking at somebody else, and it's like, why are you doing that though? It makes no sense. Especially when you don't know the person from anywhere. Like, bitch, no, please, no. It's just unnecessary. Like, it pisses me off so much. It's like, especially when and then how they make it even obvious and how stupid they are. It's like they're and their friend, you're talking blah blah blah, and their language is going like nobody's business because they don't have shit to do with your damn life. And then you turn, and then as they were looking at you like this before, they now start going on their phone like, oh wow, I didn't realize your phone was interesting. I thought it was my face. The profile of my face that was interesting to you. Auntie, mind your business. Oh, I hate this one. They piss me off. I read my text with me. When I'm on the phone, usually I read, because I read a lot of like ebooks or whatever, so I read like Radish, Wattpad. I had other ones, but I deleted them because I was not reading them or whatever. So usually when I'm in the bus like this, and because there's so many, and especially during winter time, because usually there are 3-seaters, people don't like sitting in the middle seat. Someone sit on the left, right, the middle is really empty. But when it's winter, everybody's getting stuck together, like nobody cares. So let's say I'm there, and then you can feel their eyes, their gaze. It's just like they're trying to enter the phone. Like, who sent you? Like, their eyes is just, it's like, why? They're looking at the phone like it's their own. Like, I say, do you let me pay for this phone bill? Why are you looking at my phone? Like, I always see this happen, and sometimes I'm like, maybe it's just me. But several times when I'm not the one, like let's say I'm sitting on the 1-seater or I'm not on my phone, I see other people doing it to other people, and it just irks me. Like, why are you reading our, like, is this our text? Like, let's say for example they got on the bus together or they know each other. It's still weird, but whatever the fuck. But I don't know you. I got on the bus at one stop. You got in like 5 stops after. You sat down beside me. I didn't really care, and then you are looking at like, how does that make sense? This one is called I Shall Do You Wrong But Not Say It. I'm sorry for the ratchet title. It was during winter and we were in the bus, and so now the bus was packed. Like, it was packed. Usually in the morning, that time the bus usually isn't that packed, but that day it was packed. Like the snow was just pissing everybody off. Everybody was pissed off that morning, but I didn't care. I was just trying to get to school. So now the bus is back, so I'm holding on to the thing, like the pole, because I'm tall, so I don't have to hold the hand thing. So I'm holding on to the pole, just moving, and the bus is like going. I'm just like going with it, like yo. And then I had my headphones. It was a big, you know, the headphones, and then the wire, which is why I don't really like wire ones. It was wired to my phone, and my phone was in my back pocket, my back pocket of my pants. So I'm there, and I'm just going. And the next thing, I just feel a force just like past me, and then the next thing I know, my music is not playing anymore. I got confused and I was like, what the fuck? And I look, and then some people around me are looking. So I look and I see that my phone isn't connected to my, what's it called, the cord isn't connected to the phone anymore. So I'm like, oh, whatever, like somebody just passed me by, dumb piece of shit. So now I'm thinking like, okay, let me put the cord thing back in the, what's it called, the, I don't know what this is called, is it a jack or something? The earpiece hole, the headphone hole part. I'm trying to put it back. My dear, when I tell you, hold up, let me try and get like a charger or something to show you. This part, like, you know how, let's say, okay, this is a charger, but let's say it was like the headphone thing. It wasn't connected anymore. It was torn. Like, this bitch passed me with that much force. It was like, it was gone. I was so freaking mad. It was an old lady. It was a Filipino. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm hating on Filipino women. I'm really not. But this Filipino fucking woman, she was like 5 foot. She was so short. And I'm not trying to say anything against short people, but I'm just describing how she was. She was short. She looked mad for no reason. And I looked at her, and she was just there, like, looking at me back like nothing happened. Like, first of all, bitch, I'm standing here, not doing anything to anybody, just holding on the damn bus. And people around me are looking like, sorry. But this bitch can't fucking apologize. And I'm looking at her like, are you serious? But Lord knows I'm such a child of the Lord. I didn't say anything. I just shook my head and like stopped my music because I didn't want to start going out loud because, well, I was listening to Nigerian songs still. But that pissed me the fuck off. Like, really, you didn't just disconnect my music. You fucked up my headphones. So throughout that day, I was miserable. Even when I was coming back home on the damn fucking 1 hour ride, I couldn't listen to shit. So I'm just here like, this fucking bitch. I was looking at her throughout the whole ride, like, really, you can't, like, wow. But I look at her, it happens to me now. I would scream. Somebody will pay for it too. Somebody will pay for it. But it was cheap headphones still. But if it was expensive, it was Beats by Dre, and somebody does that to me. Whoa, auntie, where you are going, I'm going with you. We are going together. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this rant video-ish or whatever the fuck. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and hopefully if you like this video so much, you will subscribe and join the View family. We lit, we are amazing, we're great. Thank you very much. Okay, and remember guys, stay beautiful. Bye. Extra.
Goodbye.